Hey everybody, Shalom, I'm Clara and this is Heavenly Declarations. Thank you to the new subscribers and welcome. Hey, hope you're all well. We're slowly coming, well, not really slowly, we're creeping up to the new year and I hope you all had a nice Christmas and I hope you all enjoy the new year. Period. Anyway, so I'm doing a read. It's probably, I don't know, I think it's about 12:30 now. I was called to do a flip with the New Testament and Psalms, and we stopped at Ephesians. Okay, now. Ephesians was written by the Apostle Paul, so it was after Christ. Okay, so it's administering early Christianity. All right, so Paul wrote a series of letters to church in Ephesus, I think it's called. I'll have a little look, but that was in Turkey. The place is now called Selkirk, I think, if I'm correct. Anyway, so let's have a look. There's so many notes that I've got. Yes, Ephesus, Turkey, Selkirk, it's called now. Okay, so he's writing letters to Turkey. Okay, church in Turkey. Now, basically, the section we're looking at is it's a little bit, so you have to bear with me, okay? It's Ephesians chapters 4 and 5, okay? And we're looking at Ephesians 4 verses 17 to 24 and Ephesians 5 verse 1 to 12, okay? But it hits home what message David is giving here. And the message this evening tonight, it's a lovely one actually, because it's David's allowing us to know through the Apostle Paul and Ephesians that you have ascended. It's basically walking as a child of light, I think the title is, if I'm correct. Living as children of light, okay? So I'm going to read you the verses, okay? But basically, the long and short of it is you've ascended, you've adapted, you've changed, you've evolved, you've released, you've purged, okay? And you have literally gone through a metamorphosis. And the reason why I'm saying metamorphosis is it's a key word because you have evolved, okay, and you are trying to walk in the path of God, okay. Now, I'm not saying this group of people that I'm talking to wasn't walking in the light of God. You always believed in God, but you like myself and many others, okay. Although you always believed in God, you were doing things that weren't godly, okay, all right, and you're really now, as you've matured and you've grown, you've realised that you need to strive for healthier, higher vibrational things, and that's nothing but positive, and it's wonderful, okay. You may have people around you that don't understand that, okay, because although you always did have God with you, you may not have always practiced, okay, and you know, it's a commitment, it really is, it's a challenging one as well, you know, it really can, you know, challenge our wants and needs and desires, okay, like our earthly desires, but because you've ascended, you realize that these are all very temporary and they don't actually bring you what you need. Okay, so anyway, living as children of light. So we're doing chapter 4, verse 17 through to 24, and it says, Ephesians book 4, living as children of light, verse 17. So I tell you this, and insist on it in the Lord, that you must no longer live as the Gentiles do. The Gentiles are no non-believers, okay? So he's speaking to people that are converting, okay? In the futility of their thinking, they are darkened in their understanding and separation from the life of God because of ignorance that is in them due to the hardening of their hearts. So he's explaining, you can't walk like that no more, okay? All right? You know, you can't have a hard heart, okay? You can't walk with the dark, okay? Having lost all sensitivity, they have given themselves over to sensuality, so as to indulge in every kind of impurity with a continual lust for more. So the Apostle Paul is explaining that, you know, you can no longer walk in the life of a Gentile, of a non-believer, okay? Because you've been presented with truth. You've been presented with ascension, okay? So once you go up, why would you want to come down, okay? And it's explaining that these people have lost compassion, lost sensitivity. So they're empty. So what they strive for is worldly wants, impurities of all kind, okay? You, however, did not come to know Christ that way. Surely you heard of him and were taught in him in accordance with the truth that is in Jesus. You were taught with regard to your former way of life to put off your old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires, to be made new in the attitude of your minds, and to put on a new self, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness. Beautiful. As I said, you may not have practiced complete correctness, okay? None of us are perfect. You know, we've all had addictions. We've all done things that are not godly, but you are ascending and you're trying to walk as a child of the light. And it's a very narrow path. But well done, because David and the apostles are saying you found your route, okay? And you know, you've changed your mind, you've changed your way of thinking, to be made anew in the attitude of your minds, to put on a new self. You've evolved, okay? Somebody's ringing me, but I'm going to leave that, okay? And I'll just have to wait, because this is important. Then we go to Ephesians book 5, verse 1 through to 12. Be imitators of God, therefore, as dearly loved children, and live as life of love, just as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us as a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. But among you there must not be even a hint of sexual immorality or any kind of impurity, or of greed, because these are improper for God's holy people. Nor should there be obscenity, foolish talk, or coarse joking, which are out of place, but rather thanksgiving. For of this you can be sure. No immoral, impure, or greedy person, such a man is an idolater, has any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God. Let no one deceive you with empty words, for because of such things God's wrath comes on those who are disobedient. Therefore, do not be partners with them. You've been told. Once you've been shown, okay, don't be swayed. Don't be fooled. Okay, you've changed your thinking. You may be dropping addictions. You may be pulling away from, you may like to go out drinking. You're not doing that no more. You might like to go clubbing. You're not doing that no more. You might used to like having one night stands. You're celibate now. You might have had children out of wedlock, like lots of us have, okay? Billions of us have. You choose not to do that. You may be single. You may want a husband now. You may not want just a F boy or F girl or just be frivolous. Okay, you've ascended. And once you've seen that, it's rattled people as well, because you've changed your trajectory. And that is a wonderful thing. So I want to see, and you may get people trying to tempt you off this path, okay? But you will stand strong, all right? Because you really want what's best for you, and that's a wonderful thing. So let's find out what's going on here. We'll go into the Divine Oracle. Heavenly Father, Archangels, and Spirit Guides, enter this reading with your white, loving, protective light. Allow me to receive any clear and accurate messages for the highest good of whom I read. May I call upon Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael to call upon, witness, and protect and heal any energies that need protecting and healing. Amen. So, David, this ascension, walking in as a child of the light, what do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about this change, this ascension? What does the divine want us to know? What do we need to know here? Nurture yourself first. I mean, I just showed you this, okay? So yeah, you've decided to look after yourself, okay? You've decided to ascend. You're changing habits. You're eating healthy. You're sleeping more. You pulled away from smoking or drinking or clubbing or one night stands. You're letting go of things that are impure, okay? Because you realize you have God in you, okay? And Yahweh works through clean vessels, okay? So, you're changing and evolving, and that's just wonderful, okay? So you're nurturing yourself. And, I'm being told to say that when you nurture yourself, if you see yourself as a chalice, as a vessel, as a cup, okay, if you're empty and drained, all right, and on low vibe, okay, you're going to probably make bad decisions. So that's why you're also nurturing yourself, because you realize, healthy mind, healthy body, okay? So this is where you're at with it. Admit your vulnerabilities. Yeah, I mean, we can't fall prey to weaknesses, because we were made imperfect, okay? None of us are perfect, but you have to admit your faults, okay? All of us have vulnerabilities, all of us have fears, but reassess. You're reassessing your life, okay? And whatever makes us feel vulnerable, we can work on. We can strive for change. Do all things in moderation. Yeah. Do all things be balanced, okay? You're aiming for balance, because I'm getting here, especially with admit your vulnerability, especially it's come into the center, okay? I'm not going to take any more of these. I think you've had challenging times, okay? And you've been told to say no. to something here, okay? Because you've been disappointed in the past, and I think that's why you're on ascension level as well. You've really ascended, okay? And I think you kind of like being in your shell a bit, okay? But actually, that leads me on to something else I need to speak to you about. But you're being told to nurture yourself, admit your vulnerabilities, do things in moderation, accept disappointments in life. We all have ups and downs, and yet start to explore dress addictions, which I think you've been doing. I think you're really striving to let go of anything toxic here, which is a good thing. Let's see what might have made you want to change your situation. Spirit, what was the reason? What's going on here? We're using the situation love oracle. Shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, transformation. I mean, this speaks of transformation. So I think you had some kind of realization. Something shocked you, which made you vulnerable here. Okay, you had a challenge. Something came up for you. Okay, some shocking news, some sudden change, like a tower moment. Okay, that made you feel vulnerable. All right. And this is why you're pulling back, saying no, and being moderate, okay? So there was a tower moment here for you, okay? Yeah, there was a separation. Something made you very vulnerable here. A partnership. Somebody wants to talk to you, and I'm getting that they're fearing that you're putting your wall up here, okay? And but I feel like you need time to heal, okay? And the reason being I'm saying this before I get into the tarot is I was watching another tarot reader online, and she was saying about look out for any animals or creatures that you see all around you. Now I was doing some clearing up in my garden today, and I found an earthworm in my house, and I had to take my garden bin and drag it all out. I found an earthworm and a snail, so I will kind of pull that up at the end of the read. But you could be dealing with an earth sign here, okay? But I think you become really grounded, all right? And I think you're just being slow and steady. But we'll get into that more in a moment. So because I saw these creatures, I kind of wanted to see what spiritual meaning they had and if it plays a part in our reading, which it may do. So you found something out here, okay? Which made you feel really vulnerable, okay? And it caused a really prickly breakup. Yes, it did. I mean, sadness, bitterness. Somebody is missing you, and they are thinking about you, okay? And they are very uncertain of the future with you, okay? Because they realize that I'm getting you kind of in hermit mode right now. They do want to talk to you, and they may start chasing you, okay? But they do realize that you need time to heal, because you are making healthy choices. They do miss you, but you're making healthy choices, which is a really good thing. Let's see with the confession deck. What was the shock here? What was the shock? Attraction and dinner. I'm getting that they may have cheated here with this attraction card, okay? Planning. This person may be planning to come to see you, all right? And talk to you, because I mean you had talking, it was at the top. So I'm just wondering if this person, whoever you separated with, would you may have talked to them on the telephone, but I'm wondering if, because I think you're putting your boundaries up with this person, okay? I think may have found out that they were, you know, dating or seeing other people. I'll take one more. What else might be going on here? So I think the shock was that you found out that, you know, they were dating other people, and, you know, that they were a bad influence. And I think that's really made you want to step back and do things in moderation. You know, it kind of makes sense. You know, yeah, you want a new beginning, okay? You really do. And this is why, you know, you're kind of saying no. You're saying no to being around bad influences, okay? You're saying no to toxic people. You're saying no to toxic relationships, unhealthy habits, engaging in, you don't want to drink, you don't want to take any drugs, you don't want to be hanging out, you know, you're not for the streets. You're just not, okay? You're not. I'm also getting, you know, you may be shocked that this person plans to come and express that they're really attracted to you still, okay? But you're still gonna want to do things in moderation, because as it said in Ephesians, you're being told to not engage in sexual immorality. So, you know, you won't be having sex. You know, sexual immorality is having sex outside of marriage. It's having sex with, you know, when you're married and you're cheating. Okay, it's even obscene thoughts. Okay, so, you know, and like drinking and partying and one night stands and frivolous relationships and low vibing people or situations and places and bad habits, you're releasing all of that. You know, you may be really focusing on work because you've learned some hard lessons, okay? People may have really broke your boundaries here. Okay, somebody is watching you, all right? Somebody may want to come and, as I say, like propose something, maybe not necessarily marriage, but propose something. But I think, you know, you went through some really hard lessons here, and you realize that, you know, situations can make us vulnerable, okay? And that's why you're walking down a certain path. You know, not being alone with men, not going to strange places, not walking down a dark street at, you know, 5 a.m. in the morning by yourself, you know, just, you're not taking risks. You're doing things moderately, okay? And that's really important. So we'll jump into the tarot and dig a little bit deeper. I think I'll use the Witchy Cauldron this evening. Yeah, I'm hearing liberating yourself, you know, like with the Sun card, freedom, being happy, being joyful, being childlike, being innocent, okay? Being enthusiastic, looking for happiness and truth, okay? You could be a Leo. Yeah, happiness and truth, okay? You just want happiness. You just want truth. You just want to move forwards, okay? What was this sudden shock with this attraction? What was that? Yeah. I'm getting you found out this person may have cheated, okay? And I do think it made you feel vulnerable. I think, you know, you had a lot of anxiety. You was very unhappy. You was placed through a lot of stress and burden. You know, you may have found out this person was with bad people as well, and it just stressed you out. You know, it really did, you know. And, you know, you're the Empress. You know, you vibe high. You know, you're creative, you're nurturing, you're all four queens, okay, or kings. I mean, you know, I could be talking to a divine masculine as well, you know, reverse the role. But, you know, you're about your home and being balanced and being harmonious, okay? You're, you know, fertile. You're abundant, okay? And you don't want to be placed around bad people. No, you don't. Absolutely not. So I think this has really stressed you out, okay? But I do feel they are a little bit feeling guilty, okay? Because look, I mean, you know, they're with bad people. You know, the Five of Swords. I mean, they sabotaged the relationship. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini. Okay, a lot of air here. Okay, so I'm really getting this person may have played mind games. All right, now look at that, King and Queen of Pentacles. So this could have been, oh my God, could be dealing with your twin here. Okay. Okay, and you know, the snail and the earthworm, you know, that's earth sign creatures. Okay, they're creepy crawlies, all right. So yeah, I'm really wondering if, you know, yeah, this is your counterpart, okay, that I think you've ascended. You know, I mean, the King and Queen of Pentacles, these people should, you know, they're usually married, they're abundant, they're stable, okay? And I really do feel like, you know, you felt like this person was your twin, your divine partner. But there were illusions and secrets. Yes, there was, okay? And there was sabotage, okay? And there was blockages, all right? Yes, there was. And, you know, I mean, abuse, bullying, you know, because it's coming, I'm not liking this vibe, okay? You broke up with this person, all right, for sure, okay? And they put you in a really vulnerable position. Yes, they did. They really tried to defeat you, okay? They caused a lot of change, okay? They walked away from you, okay? They sabotaged, they used sabotaging behavior, okay? They may, I'm telling you, they cheated, all right? They may have really been quite abusive with their communication, okay? Very deceptive. Now, it's got assault and violence and crime, and then it's got the R word and the M word, right? I really do think that you decided to, you know, switch lanes because, and do things in moderation, say no and want a new start, because I think you found out, okay, and it left you really like grieving, okay, that this person is possibly in some kind of Five of Swords with bad influence. They're with shady people. Yes, they are. And I think that's stressing them out because you realise and you're saying no to this person. And also it made you feel vulnerable. They made you feel vulnerable because they're with bad people. Yes, they are. Yeah. You decided to complete cycles here and do things in moderation. The World card, Major Arcana, the End card, 21, it has come full circle for you, okay? You want achievement, accomplishment, completion, fulfillment, okay? You are doing all things in moderation, in balance, okay? You could be a fixed sign, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, or Scorpio. Yeah, you're completing cycles here and taking a new beginning, all right? But I'm telling you, whoever this masculine is still has a lot of passion for you. Yeah, may want to come towards you, a lot of passion, and offer some kind of date or something here, okay? Yeah, because there's regret. This person, oops, is, you know, stuck in their mind with this Nine of Swords energy. Yes, they are. What's this new start and moderation? Why is moderation here a new start? What's this all about? Oh, Papa. Papa? Papa. You okay? Oh, my cat's sneezing and doing something strange. Oh, baby. What's this? Sorry about that, guys. And now my other cat's coming to see what's going on. What's going on, Milo? Poor Beachy, baby. What's this new start? Yeah, I think that you, you know, I'm hearing changed lanes with the Eight of Wands, okay? You took action, this is fire sign energy. I think it's Sag energy, okay? You know, you want freedom. You want progression, okay? You may want to get away as well. You know, you really put in hard work, okay, to get solutions in your life. Sorry, I'm just looking at my cat and he's like nesting in my dressing gown. He's so funny. Anyway, so yeah, you took action for a new start, okay? This person may want a new beginning with you also. They may come in and offer something, okay? They may want a longevity with you now because they see that, you know, you're focused. You're focused on long-term goals, but you are guarded because I'm telling you, this person betrayed you. You want balance and moderation. You could be a Sagittarius, but this person betrayed you. They betrayed you for devil energy. Yes, they did. For lust, drink, sex, drugs, loose women, clubbing, gambling, all the low vibe that you do not want anymore. That's right. So you're focusing in on yourself. It's yours, the Queen of Cups energy. Because you see this person as very unbalanced and not moderate, okay? But they want to make an offer, but it's a page. I mean, it is small. You're an Empress. Page to the Empress? No. But, you know, the counterparts don't normally come back to back. And, the King and Queen of Pentacles were together. So, you know, you're probably dealing with, you know, a high level soulmate, or, you know, you could have been married to this person, but they're definitely a soulmate, okay? But you've separated because, yeah, I mean, you know, you realise that they're around bad people. What's this Nine of Swords? What's this Nine of Swords energy? What do I need to know about this Nine of Swords, David? What's this Nine of Swords energy? Strength in reverse. So I'm getting, yeah, this person made you feel vulnerable. Admit your vulnerabilities. They made you feel weak at one point. They sabotaged you. Yes, they did. They backstabbed you. They betrayed you. Cheated on you. Lied. May have plotted against you, okay? Alright? May have tried to hurt you. I mean, they may have bullied you, gang stalked you, made you feel really weak. You know, strength in reverse is weakness, okay? Although you're not a weak person, they try to promote this. They try to knock you from your throne. I'm telling you, you could be a Leo. All right? They try to unbalance you. Try to unbalance your stability. Tell us about this Five of Swords and this bad group. Tell us about these bullying people. Why are they deceptive? Why? All because of choices in love. A divine union, I'm telling you. You were bullied and plotted against, okay? I'm telling you, this person took swift action against you, okay, because of a union. They may have took action, as I said, I'm telling you, they cheated. I'm telling you. What's this Eight of Wands? What's this Eight of Wands? Could be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, you've completed cycles. You know, you're moving on. You are moving forward. Eight of Wands is about movement, quick movement, okay? Completed cycles here, okay? The world. Definite endings here, okay? Moving forward, yes you are. It could be a Cancer. You're balancing your life out, completing cycles. And you know what I'm also getting? You are protecting your energy, your pure energy. You are like the child of divine. You know, that woman's naked, okay? You're pure. And I'm also getting, you're being watched by kind of like, look, different animals, okay? Look out for different animals around you, all right? You may be, you know, you may have pets, but you're being, I'm telling you, you are being protected from this Seven of Swords energy, this nasty group, right? What's this world energy here? It's come out twice. So that's, you know, definite confirmation that you've moved forward, you've ascended, you know, you're accomplishing things, you're achieving, you're moving towards success, a new beginning, because you're saying no to bad habits, you're saying no to toxic people, you're healing, and that's a wonderful thing, and you're moving forward, and that's why I'm telling you, Yahweh is going to give you an offer, okay, because you stayed true, you looked after yourself, you nurtured yourself, you went solo, you're happy to be alone, okay, but you may get an offer from the King of Pentacles here, all right, but you are guarded, but you know, you will move forwards, but be moderate, say no to anything toxic, and you can't go wrong, literally. Yeah, I think you've done a lot of reflection in you know, 20, you know, reduced to 2. I think you've reflected about your partnerships, your friendships, your circumstances, and you know, you realised that you needed to say no to lots of things and do things in moderation, and you know, you realise this person was engaging in unhealthy habits, tried to, you know, weaken you, so you separated. They plotted against you. What do we need to know here, David? With the Sign of the Times Oracle. Yeah. You decided to enlighten yourself, okay? Evolve and grow spiritually, okay? Which is a lovely thing, all right? You know, you're evolving, okay? Changing habits, engaging in healthier practices, okay? You know, you realize that you had to take caution, okay? It says patience, okay? Yield. To me, it's like, you know, stop, okay? All right? Slow down. Yeah? This person needs to really look, and, you know, a message to, you know, whoever, you know, you separated from, they need to do things in moderation. They're engaging in really unhealthy habits, and that's why you know, you put a stop to it. They were in the 5 of Swords energy with bad people. You know, plotting and planning. No, I mean, yeah, I think, you know, it says tree and ancestry, and this card, I think, you know, you kind of like, you're at home, you're a home boss, okay, you're nurturing yourself, okay, you may be doing gardening, you may be potting plants, I'm hearing, but also you want growth. Trees are strong, durable, they grow, okay, you want to, you know, nurture good foundation, good roots, okay, and this is why you're doing things in moderation. But this card also speaks of ancestry, so, you know, I think you're really like tapping into like your spirit guides around you, your ancestors around you, forging this path of cleansiness and purity, okay? And yeah, you know, you're being guided, okay, to say no to certain, you know, practices, people, places, because it will bring disruption to you otherwise. Okay, there will be disruption. Yeah, I'm telling you, angel numbers, you may be seeing angel numbers, but I'm telling you, you're being spiritually guided right now, okay, to remain pure. Okay, let's see what else might be going on. Yeah, this person is really thinking about you. Yes, they are. And you might be isolating yourself from this person, and that's why they're thinking of you. They could also be isolating themselves from this bad group that they're with. Limitations, fears. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, this person made you feel vulnerable, okay? You found out that one, they were cheating, and two, maybe partaking in violent and criminal behavior, okay? Engaging in really low vibe, like drinking, low vibe people, and you just like, no, that caused it unsettled you, okay? You may have wanted a commitment with this person, all right? But I'm also getting that, you may be looking at certain commitments and choices and contracts that you've had, which has placed limitations on you, and you're making different choices now, okay? Because, the choices that you have possibly made in the past have left you guarded and, feeling weak and vulnerable and having fears and limitations, and you don't want that, okay? Yeah, so you decided to surrender because you don't want limitations and fears placed on you, okay? You want to celebrate and have happiness and abundance, okay? Somebody may want to come and gift you because you went, I'm telling you, you walked away, okay? Yes, you did. I'm gonna go with, because we're talking about walking in the light as a child of light, I'm going to use a couple of these, and they're like, divine energy cards, but my own, like kind of like enlightenment cards. So I haven't finished them all. When I get like a really kind of like unique download, I put it on. But let's see what Spirit wants you to know, because you have ascended. You have definitely released, okay? And I'm going to see what may need to be released further. The chauffeur will offer protection, beloved one. So listen to the chauffeur. It's beautiful. I mean, I do listen to it myself. It's, one of Yahweh's favorite instruments. So, yeah, go and listen to the chauffeur. It's beautiful. And it will really help raise your vibration, okay? Sound frequency is really good for us. You need to find someone that will help draft that autobiography. Everyone says you need to write your story. The help is coming. So, you've been through some tumultuous stuff and some shocking stuff, okay, that you may keep to yourself, that may have placed fear on you, but you've been asked to, whatever you've experienced, you need to write about it, because you've been told, like, oh, you need to write, your life story kind of thing. People have mentioned that to you. What else? Take one more. I am the Alpha and the Omega. In Yah's love I stand. I am the Alpha and the Omega. So that is the beginning and the end. So I'm really getting, you're an old soul, all right? And it's also you know, to let you know that Yahweh is the beginning and the end, all right? And this is why, another reason why you've purged a lot of stuff, because, you know, you want to walk in God's light, which is a beautiful thing. It really, really is. Okay. Let's just see. Oh yeah, I wanted to, the spirit animal. Okay, so this one, it has earthworm, which I saw today when I was doing gardening. It was in the house. I think one of the cats brought it in. So the earthworm. Okay. So it says, shy, hesitant, reluctant to share in a vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. So like I said at the beginning, you're on a new trajectory, okay? And it is new to you, and you are ascending and you are dropping the old and starting afresh. But, you know, don't be scared, okay? Everybody's, you know, started afresh and done new experiences, okay? When in balance, earnest, intelligent, valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious, apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up and risk embarrassment. So don't be shy, okay? You may be self-conscious, all right? But you're intelligent, you're valuable, okay? And I think I did get the snail energy. I googled it, and it is earthworm. It's the spiritual groundskeeper, okay, and they denote interaction and nourishment and life cycles, death and rebirth. And you've gone through a cycle because you transformed, okay, and it is about transformation. The snail is determination, balance and negotiation. Will step out of comfort zone and can move with speed. Considering how small they are, they actually move with speed, which is, I thought, quite funny. So yeah, so you may have been dealing with an earth sign, or you may have been an earth sign yourself. Let's see what needed to be surrendered, okay? Because I really do feel like you've surrendered stuff in your life, and you know, you may need to surrender more, or for whoever, you know, you were dealing with, what needed to be surrendered here. What needs to be surrendered? Surrender unhealthy relationships. There you go. So it says, and you know, this person's around bad people. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. Yes, you do. Okay, so I think, you know, you're healing your heart, and you split up with somebody because you realize that there was something underhanded and shady going on, okay? They cheated and they're around bad people. It's as simple as that. But they're being told to surrender these people. Yes, they are. So I hope that helped. If it did, please like, subscribe, share and comment. Bye.